We are starting the first video of Kripto Ofis Global with Oasis network and coin Rose, one of the largest projects called Ethereum Killer, Oasis network. What is trying to do differently? Where does it get power? What is the place of the market and what is the future? Let's examine together. Welcome to the Kripto Ofis Global channel. My name is Iryna. Almost every day we come across with a project that is an Ethereum competitor. By the way, the introductory sentence seems to belittle the project, but don't be fooled by this, because Oasis network is really important and promising project. If we see deeper, the most important element of the Oasis network system is privacy. Rose, which is the abbreviation for the coin, stands for the symbol of privacy. We will come back to the Rose. There is a special privacy protocol in which transactions on the network are encrypted. This privacy is provided by privacy support in ParaTime from network layers. We can define its main functions as decentralized finance, namely DeFi system, and the system's cryptocurrency is Rose. There is a blockchain that has created a privacy-focused, open source and scalable data economy. If we go and look to the website, we come across with ambitious statements such as a new era for blockchain. Anyone can use an assertive word, but it must be full of gold. In general, when we scan the site, we can say that the closest factor supporting this claim is that there are separate layers in the scalability and privacy section. The first layer is consensus. That is the part where the proof of stake is, the part where blocks are verified and edited to the blockchain. In the second layer, there is a ParaTime mechanism, which are runtime environments that represent computation in a shared state. Anyone can develop and install their own ParaTime. Each ParaTime can be developed individually to meet their needs of a particular application. Resource-intensive computation handled in ParaTime with these operations in two different layers. It doesn't get bogged down in simple, faster transactions proceeded in another ParaTime. Is this part a significant difference? Yes. However, we can say that it is a little too ambitious for a new era of blockchain. Let's continue. Let's talk about the privacy feature. Oasis network uses a special privacy protocol in which the transactions in the network are encrypted. This privacy is provided by this privacy support in ParaTime from the network layers. It allows applications created in the ParaTime layer to benefit from all the advantages of blockchain technology. But let's not go without saying that this privacy protocol can make institutional investors nervous. If we summarize the part up to this point, we can say that without looking at the supply, price, etc., is Oasis network a good project? Yes, if we consider it separate. However, its competitors in the market are really strong. Will it be able to participate in the competition? So let's start looking at the team. In the team members, if you look at the first two names, software engineer Jarnus Kos is young and doesn't have much experience in this field yet. Engineer Chief Tadeusz Janes is no different from Jarnus in his experience. Marketing Chief Gina Tiriakido is the person who brought Oasis network to this level. We can say that her marketing experience in the blockchain industry is relatively longer than the others. In general, although the team gives hope with its youth and enthusiasm, their inexperience scares the investors a little. Of course, this can suppress partners that are full of fear. I don't want to bore you by reading one by one about large numbers of companies' partners in different fields. If you wish, you can review it in the partnership section on their website. Let's come to Rose, the cryptocurrency of the ecosystem. Rose is the cryptocurrency released for use in all operations of Oasis network. Rose, this name and symbol was chosen because it is used as a symbol of secretly. So far, those who have never heard of Rose may think that it is a project that has not yet been discovered and has no success. Let's first look at the community and then the market values. Is it real so? Rose is followed by 60,000 people on Telegram along with 12,000 quite active followers 10,000 on Reddit and 155,000 on Twitter. It is already in the top 100 in the market value ranking. At the end of 2020, Rose values was 4 cents and now in 2021 it is 55 cents. In fact, when we look at the last 1 odd year, we see an 11-fold price range, but it is not much of a value range compared to the market in general. We see that Rose, whose current level is 20 cents, has a maximum supply of 10 billion units and a circulating supply of 3.5 billion units. The circulating supply ratio is also one of the factors that may frighten investors. To summarize and to evaluate in general, it is more faster than Ethereum, although there are many networks that are already faster than Ethereum. Although its only advantage is that it's one step ahead in privacy. Even he can turn into a disadvantage depending on his place. Despite all this, we can say that it has a solid community, but it is also eliminated by the circulating supply rate. As a result of all of this, Rose can scare large investors and test the patience of small investors. Returning to Rose after giving this news, of course you have to take all risks yourself when deciding whether to buy or not. If you want to buy Rose, it is available on 20 different exchanges. We have come to the end of the video. We would like to underline that we don't give any investment advice. See you in the next video. Stay cool!